Yeah.
All right, PG. Before we start,
Before we start,
yeah, I mean,
what is this podcast called?
no, just be like, just be like, what's your name, right? Just like, I'm blank,
Okay.
and I'm
Okay.
on the podcast show.
Okay.
I'm blank, and I'm on, yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm PG, and I'm on the podcast
Oh.
show. Like that?
Wait.
Um,
Wait.
Flacco.
Wait, what he said?
What?
Wait, say that one more time.
Oh my god, I hate it.
What?
Yo.
I can never do anything serious with you, bro.
What are you talking? No, dude, say that. Just want to make sure things are clear. Just want to make things.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
clear.
up, y'all? I'm PG.
Okay.
And I'm on the podcast show.
Flacco,
What-
can you check your notes?
what you mean?
Like
Let me check
What
some.
notes, bro?
PG.
PG? Did you say PG?
PG?
I thought you got Drake, dude.
Bro, I thought I got
Here we
Drake too.
go.
What are you
This
talking about?
Check the
Hold
page.
up.
Check the page. Check the
Hold up.
pages. Check the pages. Why is he so
Look at his
mad?
profile picture. Look at his profile picture.
Exactly, his profile.
It's
Like, what are you
Aubrey.
talking about?
I hate it here, bro.
You know, like, hey, I know in the hotline, like that type shit, right?
Hotline blank.
That's what you meant, right?
Okay,
Call
here
me
we
on
go.
your cell phone.
Oh, my. All right.
I hate it here, bro.
Hey all, I hope you're doing immaculate today. I'm Melvin Hix and welcome to the podcast show, the show where we talk about absolutely nothing and everything at the same time, including bananas on spaghetti, in the hopes that we can make you smile. I'm joined today with my good pal Bjorkis Acosta, aka Flacco,
What's up, y'all?
and the guest for today's episode, PG, aka Physical Gamers, aka the hip hop and
Drake.
R&B,
Hey, y'all.
aka
Don't listen to him, y'all.
aka the hip hop R&B sensation Infected Monster, PG. Let them know what you
No,
do, what you're doing, and who you are, PG. Genuinely this time.
I mean, not with that introduction, bro. But hey, y'all, you know, my name's PG, even though I might reintroduce myself. What's up, y'all? So, you know, I'm PG. I'm Hicks's best friend.
That's so true. Oh my God, he said
That's
it.
pretty much it.
He said
That's
it.
debatable. I'm not gonna lie to you, but okay.
That's pretty much it. That's all I am, bro.
So you don't make like short films or anything?
The heck, no, I'll rip them from you
Okay. So he's
and
just
just
kinda,
post them.
he's a big fan of me. He's a big fan.
Absolutely, bro.
Okay.
PG, before I actually, okay, so for the topic of today's episode, PG, you're a big filmmaker and content creator. I wanted to talk to you about the thin line between entertainment and the internet, the entertainment industry and the internet. And I hear you talk about that quite a lot, so I just
Yeah.
wanted to hear you like express your opinions on that.
Like the difference between like Hollywood and what like user created stuff.
Yeah, and user, yep.
I feel like as I mean, so I feel like every 6 months or every a few months, the internet is just changing. Like it changes as we go. It changes so fast.
Yeah.
And those that we see that thrive on the internet are the ones that, you know, are stay on top of, that are always like, I say like 2-3 years ahead of the internet, you know, because
Okay.
the internet's still a baby. And I see, and especially with COVID and streaming services and user created, just bro, the gap of like Hollywood and the power of like just the consumers and just bro, user created stuff, like just the average person, that gap is so thin now. And it's like, at least for me, I remember years ago, the thought of wanting to go Hollywood, it was like a huge dream. And it's like, it's not even appealing, to be honest, like anymore. And I just feel that's how powerful, like, just our control is with, like, especially with the connections that we're able to build with the community. And yeah, it's just, I don't feel we need Hollywood anymore as we used to.
I mean, I think there's definitely the ups and downs to both the internet and both to Hollywood and just the entertainment industry in general. especially with like streaming service now being a big thing, like streaming services are practically the new cable if you really think about it now. Like
Yeah.
back in the day when everyone was old and senile, when they're babies, they decided to, sit down with the TV, watch all these different shows, but they had to watch them in a specific order with like ad breaks in them, with commercials in them. But nowadays with streaming services, you can literally just watch a whole marathon of what you want to watch without any ad breaks or any other channel or TV show switches, I guess, where you have to watch an episode of I don't know, Breaking Bad, and then here's an episode of Game of Thrones, and then you got to get back to it's like a loop. So I definitely think streaming services are definitely taking over, and I think that's allowing for a lot more people to be able to get into the industry really, and just kind of create their own things, and especially a lot of people also. Do you agree with the idea that people count YouTube and Twitch as a streaming service, or do you? What is your opinion on that?
Hell yeah, especially now in today's day. The perfect example is my boys Raka, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like they were the first to like really do like gruesome shit on YouTube.
They made the gruesome short films, right?
Yeah, like on YouTube, and they actually sold a script for a horror film that they're actually currently working on right now. That's going to be out, I think, next year.
Okay.
In theaters, and my boy Cortland is helping them with it, and it's like that's the perfect example as like YouTubers seeing them, and even my boys helping them with that film, and it's like that film is gonna go in theater, like mainstream. So it's like seeing where they came from, and it's not like they went into Hollywood. Like no, they got the budget and they're directing. They hired the actors like themselves, and it's like that's why like time and time again I've just seen the power that like we hold now as opposed to like the power that Hollywood had before. Just it's amazing. The internet, it has double-edged sword for sure, but like if you're able to get away from that negative side of it, the positives is amazing.
To be honest, I just want to see more like unique, interesting stories, because seeing amazing and impactful films like The Goonies, Indiana Jones, Jaws, Terminator, Jurassic Park, Star Wars, The Matrix, these all were like game changers for like just film and cinema in general. Like people saw these, and then there's people to this day trying to recreate that kind of format. And so I'm just like, with the idea of having people who are completely new and have not been in the industry before or even looked at those before and want to try to make something new, I want to see a lot more of that. And don't get me wrong, I love a good reboot if it's done well, or a good sequel, but like there's just so many things that are trying to be like a continuation of something that's
just everything's getting recycled.
Yeah, things are getting recycled, and there's nothing like really new.
And that's the thing. It's been happening. Like it's been happening since 90s, 2000s, 2010.
Yeah.
Like it's been happening, and it's like the reason why the power switch is happening is because all these recycles that always happen every few years of the same brand name. It's because like in order to make a move, you have to go and get a big ass budget, which the budget comes from the banks or whatever, and it's like that power of having to get that. The reason why they'll give you that loan for this budget for this film is because they already have an IP.
Yeah.
So it's like a safeguard of like, okay, so you're gonna redo this, or you're gonna do a sequel to this. Yeah, exactly. So they have a trust to like, okay, we had this IP and we know it already made money, so we're gonna put money on it because I know it's gonna make money. So it's like, especially which it does, it sucks, but like the everything with the metaverse coming and NFTs, everything, the fact that we don't need to hire people anymore. We could just go straight from the creator straight to the people supporting the creator, and it's like it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
It's insane, and I think I think a great example of that is, I don't know if you've heard about this show, but this is cartoon that just came out called Smiling Friends on Adult Swim, and it was originally made by two internet animators on YouTube, and so many, like, I remember when they first started the show, one of the creators, Zach, tried to release a show to Adult Swim before, and it didn't get picked up, and a lot of people were so mad. But now that, like, I think a decade later, that he finally makes another show, it's been one of the biggest shows Adult Swim's had in a while. And
That's fire.
And people are actually, like, it has a huge community. There's like fan art every day. It was like trending on Twitter for like an entire like 2 weeks, I think, after the release of the show. And
That's fire.
And it's like they dropped it on HBO Max, and it's like one of the most viewed shows on HBO Max now. And so, like, you can really see that, like, if you find the right people in the creating, like, internet atmosphere, you can really find some, like, gems, and you can really see that new ideas can work, and they do work.
Yeah.
And, like, that show not only just being fun and enjoyable for me, but, like, just it's inspiring, because you can really see, like, it's possible, and you can do really well with it. And so,
and yeah. And the new ideas are the ones that, like, blow up. When they're recycling the same ideas in the industry, as we all know, like prequels, sequels, all that, it gets stale. And the reason why we have so much power as creators, as it's not about the money. They're recycling those because they're like, oh, we made a blockbuster, we're gonna do it again, right? And they forget the consumer aspect of it. They're like, they forget about the fans. They're just like, we got to make bread again, right?
Yeah.
But as the creator, we know what the fans want. We know we can bring something fresh, and in doing that, we just create something that's like, it's just a breath of fresh air, you know what I mean?
And it's just genuine
People
to
like
us. It's like a lot of people, especially in the industry, they have to go through so many different people to have this idea done, and some people have to cut the stuff they actually wanted in the original cut to be out. But with all these creators and artists, animators, actors, filmmakers who are just like starting from the internet and going through, they've already built their kind of representation, and people know them for what they do. And obviously, if they were to move into the industry, a lot of people were going to be upset and want to have them have more control, because that's what a lot of people like to see from them specifically. They like that unique idea, that the unique ideas that they show when they release something. It's so amazing to me how the internet is such a, it's like Pandora's box almost. Like, it's chaos, but it's also like there's beauty in it, because there's so much, like, creativity, so many things to learn. Like, literally, you could type something, like, anything out, and you can find a reasonable answer to it. I don't know. It's just so much going on, especially when, like, 2 decades ago, this wasn't even a thing, and it's all just growing so fast.
Yeah. That's the crazy thing. Like, that's the crazy thing. The fact that it, like, bro, this thing, like the internet, it's still such a baby that, like, I guess that the negative aspect of it, like, I feel like we tend to look at that more, maybe not even more, but when it's like, we clearly know that the bad, especially like with Twitter, like, example.
I was gonna bring that up.
But it's like, but then if you take a step back, and it's like, I mean, we're still trying to understand this fucking thing, Yeah. It's like, we're still creating the rules, there are no set rules. Like, we are the ones right now navigating through this baby. So it's like, it's crazy.
It's beautiful, but also it's kind of scary, because you don't know how insane this will be in another, like, 2 or 3 decades. Like, you don't know exactly what will happen. Like, who knows, bro? We'll all be, like, connected to some sort of
especially with this metaverse.
Yeah, that metaverse thing is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Things can get out of hand fast. And it's already like, it's not bad, but, like, we already have cancel culture, and, like, that is like, how can you tear someone down, and, like, just like that, someone that's built their content, their fan base, and off one remark, past history, you can really tear someone down, like, in an hour, in a day. And people are like, they have a mob mentality. So, he said that. I'm a comment. He said that, and it builds. There's not enough credibility or research behind, like, anything, and it's dangerous in that like effect.
Yeah, like, it's gonna get so bad that we're like, the lines are gonna be so blurry, bro. Because it's like, we're gonna be living like this. Gonna be life, bro. Like once this metaverse comes, that's gonna be the reality. People are gonna shop on this virtual reality. Like, we're gonna be living in it, and it's like the lines are gonna be so blurred, bro. And it's the technology. It's amazing, but it is gonna like in terms of that side of it. It is scary.
Yeah, there are repercussions to anything, honestly, and it's all connected too. We got Uber, we got DoorDash. You can really get anything in an instant. Amazon 1-day shipping. I hope it don't turn out to a mess in the future, because the way things are looking, it's not really regulated.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Next thing you know, cancel culture is gonna get so strong, they're gonna unplug you from the reality, bro. That's how they execute you, bro. They're gonna execute you,
bro.
Yeah, I don't, it's gonna get crazy, bro. Especially with that, like, it's already getting bad, you know, with certain things you can't like say, and it's like it's gonna get worse. Like, it's gonna be very, very, very bad.
I mean,
the same rules are gonna apply in there and stuff, and like, oh, that's freedom of speech, and it's just literally gonna transcend.
It's gonna get bad,
exact same thing. It's a cycle. We all know that.
Yeah.
And the craziest part is, I don't know if they're gonna have this whole thing where, like, if someone does something crazy in whatever digital world, they're gonna like go to your house and like do some kind of FBI open, but like, who knows? Like, it's like who knows? Because some people, especially when it's first starting, it could definitely just be like people do whatever they want, say whatever they want, and they could just get away with it. And and it's like, oh man, it's so weird. It's literally gonna be the wild west, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a good comparison. And we're not even incorporating the aspect of like hacking. Like, you know how much like that's a problem with Teslas and stuff. Like, people are like, oh, I'm afraid that my self-driving car is gonna get hacked. Ram a bunch of people. It's the same situation. You get your avatar hacked. You sexually harass, touch. You know, it's reality. You're over. That's it.
Ain't that happened before? Out. Someone hacked a Tesla before?
I don't know.
No, it's theoretical though. Like, it could happen. Technology, you can access anything. It's literally.
It did happen. A 19-year-old security researcher describes how he remotely hacked into over 25 Teslas.
Nah, that's crazy. And it was a teenager.
19 years old, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Wow. Well.
PG.
Yeah.
If you were given the chance to like do something for maybe a certain like network, would you take that opportunity? Because I know, as I said before, Adult Swim literally does this thing where like every like I think Saturday or Sunday on like YouTube, they live stream people giving them pitches, and they just and they just are like as long as you have like a well described like idea of what you plan for, and like maybe like 8 episodes, they'll be like yes or no, and then they'll give you stuff you can work on. And I think
fire.
And I think that's how as I said before, Smiling Friends got started. So like, if you were given the chance to like do something like that, would you take it, or would you like try to still push for the whole
like my own thing?
Yeah, your own thing.
No. I would for sure like take like say a company was to because I don't know exactly how like my like coming out party per se is gonna be, you know, when people like finally realize like my stuff. But no, I'm not opposed to like say a company was like, oh, I wanna add you onto this, you know. No.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they also did. Well, what I heard is going on with RDC World and Mark and all of them, and how they have like, I think like 2 shows they're working on that's going to be on like HBO Max. They have like an anime they're doing, and then like a live action.
What?
That's crazy. And it was thanks to Issa Rae. I hope I said her name right. Right? I think
so.
Yeah, it's because she just loved their videos, and she saw that they were really trying to get some stuff going, and they just got connected with HBO Max, and they were like, okay, sure.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, things like that, it's insane, bro. It's insane that it's like bro, just like RDC, bro. A
I was
couple
gonna
of like,
say RDC World is like killing it right now with like really
yeah,
connecting both the world of the entertainment industry and of like the internet world.
yeah,
Like they're
yeah.
really showing you it's possible. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But the fact, like, seeing them, just doing like relatable content, like fun content, like anime stuff from the hood and stuff, and it's like, bro, it's so dope to like then seeing them blow up, and because I personally know them too, and it's like then seeing these opportunities come, and it's just the perfect example as like, bro, stay true to like your stuff, like the power of bro, the internet, bro, it's crazy.
And I don't know why I didn't mention this before, but PG, like, I really agree with you, and especially with what Twitch is doing now. I know Twitch has a lot of controversy going on, but Twitch is like having people promoted on like billboards in New York's in Times Square and in LA, and like they're really promoting it like
that's crazy.
A huge network, and it's insane to see these content creators are being on the same like billboards and stuff as like Euphoria or like Spider-Man No Way Home, like all these
bro, and not only that, it was like, when was it, like 2 months ago, like Ninja got like a Reebok deal or some shit, and it's like,
oh, for real?
And it's like, bro, like a streamer got a shoe line deal. It's like, bro, like we are creating like the rules, bro, and it's like, it's crazy, man. It's a beautiful thing, bro.
Like, we're watching the reconstruction of the boundaries. We're making the line.
Yeah. Like the term celebrity, bro. It's like getting rewritten in a sense.
Yeah,
because anyone could be, anyone.
But there's dangerous aspects to that too, I think.
Yeah.
So, no, for sure.
You can like blow up on TikTok, right? Like anyone that you know, and I feel like people moving forward, at least I don't want to sound cynical, but like they might become more pretentious. Like everyone will have this like ideology of, oh, how many followers you got? Instead of asking like what job you have, it's like, how many followers you got, bro? It's like, I got 1 mil. It's like, I got 1.6. It's gonna be a hierarchical structure
by numbers.
Yeah, it's gonna be about the numbers, and
that's
scary.
A big point. Because that's a big thing. A lot of people, I won't say, it's what a lot of people look at, especially people who aren't content creators, or especially people who go in wanting to just get numbers, and that's a majority of people. Like there's a grand amount of people who genuinely do it because they love doing it, but there's a huge amount of people who are like, I want to do it to get all these numbers. I want to get it. I want to get this huge community. Look at me. It's like it's difficult because you never know what type of person will have control of this community and how they will affect everything else. There's just so many ups and downs to it, really. But I'm intrigued to see what the future holds. So it's definitely changing quick, and
we're watching the crux right now. Like I think we're reaching that climax. Like ever since I saw that Times Square shit, like that is mind blowing. Like what Times Square is? You know what they're putting up there?
Well,
they put in Twitch creators, bro.
Yeah, like everything. That's how, like, when we recorded a speakeasy and we were talking to Berlin about that. Like, damn, I remember him and I on his apartment in LA just talking about like, okay, so how do we get to the next level? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, years later, this was probably like 4 years ago. And it's like, damn, like I'm so proud of like seeing, I can't imagine like him going Times Square and looking up and then seeing that big ass billboard. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, you know what I mean? So that's it's fire, man. It's fire.
Good. Yeah, it's good.
And the numbers play a role. Like it's not bad to be focused on like how you're growing. You have to use them as check marks to see your progression. It's not like, oh my, I can't wait to I want to hit 1 mil. It doesn't mean you're like in a sense just worrying about the numbers. You need to know that you need to progress and keep going. And you need those those checks, those milestones. So
yeah, I agree, and I think especially at least right now, as much as I don't want to be the guy to be like numbers matter, because I really just think that like if you enjoy doing it, just do it. But like with a lot of people now, it's really like bad, and I might be wrong, I might be cynical, but like numbers do kind of matter in the way of like people aren't gonna like believe you or think you're worthy enough to do stuff unless you have a certain amount of numbers, unless you really like that's personally not how I think, but like that's how I see a lot of people who ask me, like, it's like, oh, you do YouTube videos? Like, yeah, I do YouTube videos, and then they expect me to have like 200 subscribers or whatever, and then I'm like, and then they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I realized when I did have like 200 subscribers, they're like, oh, okay, cool, whatever, but then they see me with like almost 40,000 subscribers, like, oh my gosh, you're this huge guy, and then
they look at it differently.
Yeah, they look at you differently, and that's what I mean. Like, a lot of people are going to like be like, numbers do matter, views do matter, and especially people who are because I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I might cut this out, but a lot of like acting, when I was looking for agencies, and he was saying like nowadays it's really about how many followers you have, how many people who are looking at you, and that's how people are gonna wanna, that's how agents are gonna want to pick you up so they can get you to do stuff. And I was like, all right, sure. It's like, it's not really talent anymore. It's more numbers.
Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
And I think that's also because a lot of the people who work in the entertainment industry don't really see people who work in the internet world as like on their level. A lot of them like look down on us, the celebrities. There's a good amount of them that are like moving in a way where they see that the internet is a form of entertainment, and it should be a part of the entertainment industry. But there's a good chunk of them who have been in this for like almost like 30 years, who are like, this is still, what is this nonsense? One person working on a video all by himself and getting 20 million views, like, like you can tell there's a bit of a jealousy to it, and I could kind of understand, you know, they've been doing this, and now they're kind of like, their prime years are not as great as they used to be, but it's like,
times changing.
Times change. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi. Hello. I hope you're enjoying this episode of the podcast show. It's my favorite show in the world. It's my favorite show. I want to have this quick announcement just to say this episode is sponsored by me. Hi, I'm Joe McCoffee, and I'm here to tell you that I love coffee beans, and you should love them too. This episode is sponsored by Frank's Hot Coffee Beans. They're hot, and they're tasty, and they taste delicious. Ooh, I just like, sometimes I like putting them in cold water, warm water, milk, orange juice. It doesn't matter. It tastes good with everything. It tastes good with everything. Sometimes I even just like to take the coffee beans. They're so good. I just take them and I lick the flavor right off of those beans. If you use the promo code Mr. Coffee's Coffee Beans, you can get 50% off on your next purchase. Enjoy a lukewarm tea, coffee, or even a hot chocolate, and enjoy the rest of the podcast show episode. Thank you so much, Frank, again, for sponsoring this episode. I had this thought a while ago, especially since you're really big into horror. Like, a lot of your short films and a lot of your, like, a lot of what you do is horror related, like gore, blood related. And it has been, like, just think about this. It's been so long since we had an iconic slasher movie villain like Jason, Michael Myers, Leatherface, Chucky, Freddy, Ghostface. Like, when you really think about it, everyone recognizes those characters, like, even non-horror fans. They've been around for like decades, and everyone still talks about them to this day. And I would really just like to, and as I said before, Hollywood likes to stick with good old classic and reliable, so they keep on using them. But I really want to see another one of those horror legends come up next, like have that feeling of a new horror legend that's talked about for a while, because I feel like it's almost been done, but a lot of them tend to like flop in box offices. Do you think anything? What do you think of that? I mean, you watch a lot of horror movies, so do you think there was any like characters or movies that you thought should have done way better, or something you would think that you could do, or would you want to make a legacy character like that? Like,
if and whenever, if I was to ever, I'm not even gonna say when, but if we're talking about like, like an iconic character that already, if they give me the IP, I would love to like Just do something different. Matter of fact, since we're on your podcast, we could talk about. So the next film, right? The nightmare film that I'm gonna
give a little bit more of a description.
Yeah. I'm gonna give y'all the scoop, bro. The nightmare film. All I could say is it has to do with an iconic character. And if you know Nightmare, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You guys know.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. But that's dope. But also, what I was saying was making your own horror legend iconic character that's like up there with Michael Myers, Leatherface, Chucky, and all of them.
So like trying to make a brand new one that'll hopefully be as iconic.
You know?
Yeah.
Like kids gonna grow up like,
that's the thing. Yeah, but that's the thing, man. Like, I feel like we're in an age where information is just processed so quick and people don't sit on shit. Like, bro.
Yes, I totally agree with you on that.
Like right now, if we drop something that could be fucking groundbreaking, people will sit on it for like a week, bro, and that's it. And people just need what's next. Yeah. And as you were saying earlier with like streaming services that they don't have any commercials, bro, I see it with my own little girl, bro. Like if she gets a goddamn ad somewhere, she is sighing, bro. And I'm like, are you dead? She's like, I'm like, bro, it is 30 seconds. Man, I used to have commercials every 2 minutes,
like
bro.
15 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Bro. And it's like, bro, where we're going, it's like we're we're at a state where it's like we need things quick and process it quick. And it's like, bro, to create something iconic, I don't think it's possible nowadays. I really don't. Well, the reason why the characters are iconic is because of nostalgia, bro. But it just they could do all these remakes, bro, but it just will not stick, bro. Like it'll be good, but I'm talking about like how like Halloween Legacy was back in the day. Yeah, Freddy, fucking Jason. Like somebody could do a fucking remake of something fire, and it could be an amazing ass film, but it will not like really stick. I don't know, bro.
I mean, I think there's always a way to make things like if it's iconic enough and fresh enough. Because like I want to give an example. Like Candyman came out recently. Have y'all seen that? The new revamped version of Candyman.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
That shit. I'm not gonna lie. People have different opinions on it, but I was like, yo, this is fire. Like this is mad different. And Candyman is
that shit was character. Ass, man.
Nah, I fucked with it.
I'm not gonna lie. I like the cinematography on it.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, that was the only good thing about it was Jordan Peele's vision on it, bro. The story was ass, bro. That shit was ass, bro.
Nah, because it's just like I don't want to like Halloween, bro. That Halloween shit was not it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, bro. Again and again. The first one
I hated Halloween Kills. I almost threw my remote at the TV while watching it.
Yeah, I rewatched it yesterday with my sister. That shit is booty, bro.
It really is.
Like it's over, bro. People gonna get tired of it, and like
that Candyman was ass. I'm sorry, bro.
Don't worry, Flacco. I kind of.
Nah, bro.
Flacco, I kind of liked it. Flacco, don't worry, I liked it.
Nah, Candyman was, bro. Like that, like it wasn't like the same ending. It was like, oh, the guy get the
ending Jason or something. The ending was what pissed me off, bro.
Okay. Come back to life.
PG did it.
It's the same thing over and over. They come back to life, this and that. Candyman, it was like, it's a lineage within all the Candymans and all that, and it was just like, it was. I liked it. That's
what that was, bro. Bro, the thing was not good. It was just not good, bro. It was a pretty looking film. That's all I'm gonna give it.
Okay.
Like the way they did the kills, it was smart with the mirror, bro. The plot was a garbage, bro.
When is the plot for horror films ever that like prevalent? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the same thing over. The guy comes back, kills everyone. They gotta stop him, and he dies and gonna come back in the next film. That's basically the format for a horror movie, unless you could change that, which is what people want to see.
Yeah, but the whole thing about Candyman was the whole thing about Candyman that made Candyman was Tony was Candyman himself. Like this Candyman, they didn't give Candyman no personality. He was just there to kill. Like that was it.
It was the origin though.
That shit was ass. It was the origin of doo-doo, bro.
All right, bro. We can agree to disagree.
the last thing I'll talk about before we get to the questions is PG. I was gonna say with Flacco. Flacco, I agree with you. I think people maybe not with the Candyman example, but I agree with you on the fact that I think things can be iconic, and
no, you can say like Get Out.
Yeah,
to
Get
me
Out.
was,
and I was gonna say Get Out.
Yeah,
and like Euphoria. You seen like I've never watched the show, but I hear like everyone's talking about right that.
What about Ding Dongs, bro?
I guess so.
Bro, don't even know.
I don't know anything about the show.
That show's far.
But yeah, I don't know. I
think a better example than Candyman is probably Dune. That's what I would say, because it's like
Dune.
I don't want to say Star Wars, but this Dune could turn out to be. I mean, the way it ended. Have y'all watched Dune?
I watched it.
Both of y'all?
Wait, Dune.
Right.
What are we talking
It was
about?
in there.
Dune. Dune.
Oh, Dune. I thought you said Doom.
Yeah.
Doom. I'm like, huh?
No. Yeah, Dune. Like that. That's like a new Star Wars-esque type of trilogy that could be made. That's new, and people liked it. People blew that shit up. They was like, let's go. But again, it could flop because people would just compare it to the OG, the nostalgic. And it is a trade-off, but Dune did a good job starting something new, and it could blow up to be the next generation Star Wars.
Technically,
yeah, but we're like, yeah, but again, that's like
it's comparing
a book,
it. I know, but it's never made a made a blockbuster.
No,
but that's like comparing like when Thanos came on screen, like that was amazing. But we're talking about like horror, like a character.
Okay,
like
specifically
I don't
for
think
horror,
because horror you really can't like. You really can't nowadays.
Kind of already done with horror.
That's what I'm saying. You really can't bring like an iconic like
that's
horror. Yeah,
and
so
I guess
that's what I mean.
Horror
like,
hits harder when it's nostalgic based because you're like as a kid, oh my god, I was so afraid of Jason, and you just watch the movie.
Yeah.
The new movie.
All I will say is, yeah, but I am excited about like the Raka bro, like because knowing them, coming from where they came from on YouTube, and they're not getting like they're not giving up their creativity, like they got the budget and they're in control. Knowing what they're about to bring out, it's going to be different, and I'm excited because they're one of us, and not only knowing that we're next, but like I'm just excited that they're going to be the first, first like YouTubers, yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited for them, man.
I'm really hoping that movie does well.
Fuck yeah,
the potential's there.
No, yeah, I remember watching my cousin when I was like really little. I was like, I don't know, like maybe like 8 or something, 7 or 8. My cousin showed me, oh, check out Raka, and they had this like
the Mortal Kombat jump.
I don't know. It was this one where it was like this. I did end up watching more of them as I like got older, but like it was this one where they did like a fake live stream. And it was like this kid, and it was like all this stuff going on, and I thought that was real, and I was free. I couldn't sleep for like three days, dude.
Yeah,
like it was insane. But yeah,
it's creative.
It's creative, and you could really tell. Like I love the McDonald's stuff. I still find it funny to this day. But it's like you can really see the passion that was put into those videos. This is what they want to do, and they do it the way they want to do it. And so I'm hoping that they have the ability to have full access to you know, not like
is Raka the McDonald's, like the McDonald's
Ronald McDonald,
that's them?
Yeah
I've been watching when I was little, bro. That shit was fucking scary. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody like Ronald McDonald old ass, bro. Nigga. Nah.
Okay. All right.
Got potential. That's all I'm gonna say, yo.
Yeah, bro, it really does. I'm excited. I didn't even know that, but I'm excited. Hey yo, Hix here, and I just wanted to remind you guys about a few things before we continue the conclusion of this episode of the podcast show. Thank you so much for watching this first episode of the podcast already. If you've gotten this far, it's insane, and we hope to do a lot more, and we hope you stick around. If you want to listen to the podcast on the go on Spotify and type up the podcast show, and it'll be the first thing that pops up. And if you want to see a little visual version and have some bonus content as well, go to my YouTube channel, Hix Media, where you can find a bunch of skits, short films, all kinds of stuff, including the podcast show itself. I also have another channel called Hey Hixon, where I do a lot of other cool stuff there. And so if you want to check that out, that would be great. I hope you enjoy the rest of this episode, and I'll see you next time. Alright, so trying something new with this episode. Won't happen every time, but since we got the Physical Gamers, PG, on the show, it would only be right to have him answer some of the most anticipated questions from his thousands of infamous stans out there in the wacky cuckoo internet webs.
Oh my god.
You know, there's obviously a huge catalog of questions, and I only chose 7. I only chose 6. So first off, you know, this is for all of us. This is including you, Flacco. This is for all of us to answer. The first one I got was from Kaiki17. They asked, are zebras black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
I think white with black stripes. No?
I'm thinking black with white, like, because like you need to like blend in, like, you know, they was probably like, I mean, what do the babies look like? Are they black? They come out stripes? They come with stripes?
I don't know, bro.
I'm gonna Google this.
Why would you want to be black and white in the yellow ass forest? That like that's a target right there. I don't know. That's a mutation.
Are zebras?
Actually, they might be, black with white stripes. Because I'm looking at babies and
zebras are black with white stripes.
Yeah,
they're black with white stripes.
Nice.
Why? Why are they black and white?
I don't know. They targets, bro. It's the first thing you see when you searching, when you hunt.
I guess so, bro. I guess so. Anyways, Sakura _ Ani ask, I know PG does film stuff, and you, Hix, do acting, and I'll add Flacco to there, because he does acting as well. Any tips for aspiring actors and directors, and how do I be consistent in general with my goals?
Shit. I guess it's a process. It's like just always try to get better and experiment. And I don't know if there's like a certain thing to do.
Yeah, there's no formula. There
isn't. It's just honestly, it's just trial and error. To be honest,
it is trial and error.
Yeah, that's something I feel like a lot of people kind of don't understand, because a lot of people ask this kind of question. Like even like for acting, for I don't know for directing PG, but for acting and for content creating, a lot of people are always like, how do I get good? How do I do all this stuff? It's like you just kind of have to keep on doing it, and you gotta make like connections and network with people that think the same. It's like that's kind of the.
I think that's with everything. Yeah, that's just the main thing. Is just you just do your research, and you have to basically you just have to do your due diligence. That's the main thing. You just have to put in the work to get better. You're like, if you there's the thing, if you put an hour a day for a year and you look back in that year, your progress is going to be insane. You're going to be like, holy shit. So it's literally just put in the time.
I was going to say, a lot of people, at least in the newer generations that I've seen, they put a lot of pressure on themselves to do things early. Like I see a lot of people, and I'm one of those people as well. I put a lot of pressure on myself to do things early too. But like, you can also see these people like Morgan Freeman is one of the most successful actors now, and he didn't get a role until he was 40.
Like 50.
Yeah, or 50, And then Chadwick Boseman was on like I forgot what kind of list it's called where you can't get any roles. He was on one of those lists, and he didn't get his role until he was like 30. And now he's like a legacy actor. Even when he passed away, he had awards when he passed away. Like, that's insane. So it's really like, you just gotta, if you really want it, you have to just keep working at it. It's gonna suck at the beginning. Like, you are gonna hate what you hate. You're gonna hate what you're doing when you first start off. But the beauty is, as you keep going, you learn, you get better, you meet people who give you guidance on stuff who have an understanding of that. But you really just kind of have to trust yourself and just keep pushing. And
believe in the process, and you learn as you go, because the process, the process is trial and error. You mess up, you fail, but the main thing is you continue to go, and it's with anybody trying to achieve anything. Like our bro, we're created to overcome whatever life is thrown at us, and it's that goes with literally anything. You can put anything on like in front of you, or anything that you're trying to achieve or accomplish. It's gonna come with it's like trial, bro, and you have to like go through the process. You have to. Pretty much it's up to us, and you just have to grow with it.
It's a larger than life question, to be honest, because when you ask a question like that and you're asking like, how do I get better, discipline myself, it all starts with you. The change starts with you. You gotta clean. You can't clean your room You definitely cannot be consistent enough to record a video 1 hour every day for a year. You know what I mean? It starts with little things, and you grow up larger. And that's how it is. And it's patience, because if you rush yourself, you're going to end up hating your craft and falling out of love. You have to take it with time. Micro adjustments for macro movements. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, like, it's especially if, like, a great example is people who want to get into, like, drawing and or animating. Like, it's almost impossible to just come out the womb and just be able to draw Picasso or whatever. You have to, like, start simple. You draw circles. They're going to look garbage, and as long as you keep drawing every day, you're going to get better. Even if you don't see it, once you get to a point where you're, like, maybe years ahead and you look back and then you look at what you're doing now, it's going to be really different. And then that should make you proud. The fact that you kept on going and that you got better at it should show you that you've made it somewhere, even if you don't see it. Okay. Emma Jane asked, if you were able to be transported into a horror movie and could only bring one person and one item, what would you pick? Flocka, I'll let you. Yeah, Flocka, you go first. You've been answering last.
I gotta pick one person and one tool, one weapon or something.
One person and one item. What would you pick?
One item. Okay.
And hold on, to make it more interesting, PG, I think me and you should pick the horror movie. What IP?
Okay. Wait, is Flacco choosing?
No, we're gonna pick the IP for him to see what he'll pick for that IP to protect him.
Okay, so give me that question again.
If you were all transported into a horror movie and could only bring one person and one item, what would you pick? And I added that me and you should add which
the IP.
Yeah, we should pick the IP that he has to go against. I'm thinking Michael Myers.
I was thinking about that just out of me being a fan of the IP, but I'm trying to make it hard for him.
Michael is light as shit, bro. That's light work.
Okay, Freddy.
Hey.
Freddy's light work too.
No, he's not.
So how you gonna?
How do you do it then? How you gonna get out of Freddy?
I'm gonna be Freddy.
Yeah, how you gonna get out of Freddy?
I bet. I don't even need the weapon, but you know who I am bringing?
What?
I'm bringing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, because he is a.
Oh my god!
That is a national treasure. You cannot die when you with him. It ain't gonna happen. So I'm bringing Dwayne, right? And I don't need a weapon, because he haunts you in your dreams. You know what I'm saying? You control your own dreams. As soon as you know that going to fight Freddy, it's up. What's he gonna do, bro?
Flocka, have you watched Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah, but bro, it's plot armor. You know that.
How do you know you have that plot armor? You're an average person. Maybe The Rock's the main character.
All right, he got plot armor. That's why.
Then what about you? What are you doing to protect yourself?
I'm just gonna roll with him.
That's not gonna do enough.
Thing. You know, he's gonna do like that eyebrow raise and shit. And then Freddy gonna be like, "Oh, shit, my fault, G." And that's it. Simple. Bro, Freddy's easy. It's dreams. It's literally dreams. And plot armor does not work in real life. I'm sorry.
So you're saying sleep paralysis? You could just get out of that?
Bro, I've been through that before, bro. That was nothing. Here I am.
Sleep paralysis is nothing to you?
It was nothing now. You know what I'm saying?
But that means if he kills you, you're dead. Sleep paralysis, it's real, but we're thinking in the terms of the universe. You be dead.
All right, hold on, wait. So if I bring this item, can it help me in the dream?
If you think it does.
Right. I mean, it's really gonna help you though.
Can I bring a Mac or an AK?
I mean, but again, it's a dream, so it's not gonna do anything. Yeah. He's gonna body you regardless, bro.
What about incense? Which I think
candles?
Nah, not candles. It gotta be.
Tell him smell this
a dream catcher. I'm bringing a dream catcher. Yeah, bring a dream catcher.
I think they tried that and he bodied them. They
did not try that.
Absolutely they did, bro.
Nah, hold on, wait. A dream catcher? How they beat him? Wait, how did they beat him? They burnt him.
No, so they would have to pull him out of the dream. But since it's just you screwed, bro. They had a whole squad, so they had a whole plan to grab him.
It's only two of y'all though. It's only two of y'all.
Because you're bringing Dwayne with you in the dream, bro.
Then y'all set me up.
He's a figment of your imagination.
We did.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I bet. Say less. All right, you know what? Yo, next.
Okay. All right, Flocka, me and you gotta choose one for PG now.
Yeah, no, I got you. Shit. Jason might be the way. What do you think?
Okay, Jason. Okay, all right, Jason.
I feel like Jason's gonna be tough.
It's your turn now.
Who you gonna bring in?
You going against? You going to get? You're in the summer camp. You got Jason chasing after you. You got one person, one item. What are you doing?
I'm bringing fucking Tommy, and we're gonna body him.
Bro, Tommy does not exist, bro.
He does exist, and we're gonna body Jason.
No, you can't bring anyone from that universe. You can't bring anyone from that universe.
What kind of?
You can't bring anyone from that universe. That's cheating.
Okay, fine. Then I'm bringing. I could bring anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Like literally anybody.
They can't be a god. They can't be like Marvel, DC.
Yeah, don't do no shit.
You know who I was gonna bring.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna bring.
It's gonna bring somebody to body his ass.
Exactly. No, they gotta be like a real life person.
Okay. So for Jason,
it could be any time period, any person, but they gotta be real.
Like, but an IP though, right? Or you talking about like an actual person?
Yeah, like they gotta be anywhere in time. Flacco chose The Rock. Who you choosing, bro?
What the Rock is gonna get bodied. He can't defend himself in that real life situation, bro. I'm bringing like a UFC fighter or something,
Who you
bro.
bringing?
Like, you thinking Brock? You thinking Brock Lesnar?
Heck no, I'm bringing Francis Ngannou, bro. He gonna
Francis
punch his head off, bro.
Fast and Furious? My man went flying, bro.
Okay, but we're not talking about movies. We said IRL. He's an actual fighter, bro. He gonna body him.
Fighter, bro. That's your meat shield, bro. You gonna be like, go get a Francis and be calm, bro.
Ain't no way Jason's gonna be able to touch him, bro.
Bro, Jason can't die, bro. Like,
I mean, Tommy killed him, right? They chopped off his head.
I mean, apparently Francis Ngannou got the same horsepower as like 100 horsepower as punch or some shit, or like the same as a dual
punch his head out. You ever seen Jason comes to Manhattan or some shit like that? He punched the dude's head off. That's what's gonna happen to Jason, bro.
Wait, no. What's your item, PG?
My item, a bazooka, bro. I'm making a rocket launcher, bro. It's ghosty for him, bro.
That's respectable.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah. You got it, bro. All right, what do you guys got for me?
For you, I'm bringing Dawn of the Dead, bro. You definitely gonna die, bro. I'm bringing that world crashing down to your world, bro.
What?
You screwed, bro.
Nah, bro.
The zombies be running, bro. You screwed, bro. Ain't nowhere you going anywhere, bro. I don't know if you ever seen Dawn of the Dead, bro, but it's over for you, bro.
Nope.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, what? Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm bringing
You bringing PG, right?
Yeah, I'm bringing PG. I'm bringing PG.
You gonna bring
I don't want to die.
Nah, yeah, I'm bringing PG.
Don't bring me in this bull.
No. I gotta get a real person.
You know what to do.
Look,
okay, then I'm changing the world then.
No, you can't.
World,
Nope.
Bro, we are gonna die.
I'm bringing PG, and I'm gonna wear knight armor.
Bazooka, bring your Francis, yeah.
I'm bringing knight armor.
Bro, ain't no knight armor gonna help you.
Yeah, it is. If it's all like, you know,
like obsidian.
Obsidian Minecraft.
That shit kind of heavy.
It is.
You know, knight armor. What is that knight armor, bro?
I'm gonna do my thing, Dark Souls style, Elden Ring style.
It's not gonna help you, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit only working.
Not unless I dodge and parry. I don't know about you though, PG.
You ain't dodging parrying shit, bro. You gonna break your ankle. You gonna roll that dude for you.
Right, bro. There's literally hundreds of thousands of zombies, bro. And they run, bro.
Whatever.
Oh, they're the running types. Yeah, it's all for you, bro.
Yeah, bro. There's no way we're gonna survive that, bro.
Next question. Cry Terry.
Crazy.
Hey, PG, you dying with me though? Bro. We dying together though.
That sucks. Go ahead, bro. Next question.
Cry Terry asks, "What is the hardest choice you've had to make to get to where you are now?"
Wait, this for me or for y'all?
This is for bro. We youngins, we babies. We don't
I feel you, bro.
This is
we ain't made that decision yet, bro. That's sacrifice thing.
Man, it's some bullshit. Man, sacrifices. Friendships. So friendships, relationships with like family. Yeah.
No, I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Years ago, I was so like in my mind like nothing's gonna stop me, and I felt like I felt like everyone was like always against me. Because every time people like look at me like, oh damn PG, like you got no life, bro. Like you never want to hang out. Because they never seen it. Like I was always thinking ahead, like what I wanted, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
I just felt like not angry, but like just I needed to prove people wrong. Because even like, remember even my sister, it's not my close sister, but there was one of my sisters that every single time I would like go film, like out of town. Her first thing to say was like, "So how much money you make?" And it was like, bro, I just went to go film, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
He make no money, but it was like, so I always felt like everyone was like never believing in you know, but it was like, obviously when it, you know, things started to take off, everyone's like, oh yeah, heck yeah. And it's like, all right. So yeah,
I feel
that's a process.
Yeah.
If people don't really like, you know, believe it until, you know, see it in a sense.
Hey man, you trust in your gut, and so far you've been soaring, bro. It's only
thank you, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. We have 2 more questions. Jalen L asks, it's the year 2025. You just heard on the news they are finally releasing the brain chip to have humans communicate without phones and things like that. Y'all getting it? Offer it?
Hell nah.
No.
Hell
I
nah.
am.
Nah. Yeah, you will.
I mean, y'all are gonna get it too, cause y'all gonna have to.
Hell nah.
Y'all gonna have
really,
to.
bro.
Y'all gonna have to.
That's some Black Mirror type shit, yo. You gonna get hacked.
You think they're gonna let you? You think they're gonna let you in this? You think they're gonna let you in this world without getting that, bro?
Bro, I will
bro.
live with the birds and the squirrels in the forest, bro. Before I get a chip in me.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere, bro. Y'all gonna get it, and y'all just gonna stay put, bro. Live in this metaverse.
Here, PG, let me read this to you real quick.
Okay.
Elon Musk, New York link brain chip test kills 15 monkeys out of 23. Company excused of causing extreme suffering, says report. What you think of that, PG?
Shit me up, bro.
So you gonna give me
bro, y'all gonna get it regardless,
a
bro.
50% chance that you just chipping yourself up?
A 50%? I don't know about 50.
That's
but
what
like,
it is. So you can say,
okay, but right now these are the testing stages.
They kill 15 monkeys, bro. Those are the closest animals to us, humans.
Yeah,
PG.
yeah, but at the same time, by the time they chip us, you know, it's 2025, they're gonna get it ironed out.
That's
like a 90% survival rate.
3 years from now, PG.
Hey man, 70%. You know, 30% death rate. Take it.
Okay, so she added on with this saying, okay, so let me ask you this then: if there was a VR headset that puts your consciousness in a game, would you do it?
Hell yeah.
It depends on what game, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
what game, bro?
Because if it's a horror game, I don't know about that.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and play Five Nights at Freddy's and actually get mauled.
And actually die, bro. I'm cool, bro.
Like GTA went kind of far. I'm not gonna lie. Like GTA.
You said GTA?
Yeah, I mean, if you can get the character to do that, I got mad bread.
Bro, you're gonna get shot.
Right, you're gonna feel getting shot, getting blown up.
You're gonna get robbed.
But like, you always come back, so.
I mean, you're gonna be on
like
the
a regular
floor.
day, you know, you're gonna get shot down by a oppressor. You're gonna be like, that shit kind of hurt, but you know, I gotta restart.
What if you don't restart?
No.
Okay, if you die immediately, then I'm not going. I'm gonna go to like.
No. Let's think about this. Let's think about it like this.
Let's think about it like this. Life game, you know.
Think about it like this: consciousness, right? You are going to feel everything, but once you die, you come back. You take off the headset and you're back, but you feel that pain of before, and adrenaline before you were about to meet your demise. Would you do it? Like it's still a virtual world.
I'm doing it.
You would do that? So
yes,
let's say someone shoots you, you're gonna feel the slow pain of you getting shot and the bullet coming out, coughing blood.
That's fine. I'm gonna get used to it.
You're a psycho,
bro. Like new games that drop, like every new game, every new year, I'm just gonna plug in, do my thing, and I'm gonna come out alive, right?
So you're gonna pull up in God of War world, get mauled by demons, and just be cool with that.
I'm going to God of War. I'm pulling up to Kratos, and I'm like, yo, what's the word, my brother?
PG, do you hear this?
You sounding kind of crazy, my boy.
Like Atreus,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
he's light work, like he's like 4'2", I'm going. I'm going. I'll be all right. If he can survive, I can survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because he a half god don't mean nothing.
Because you're built different. Is that what you're saying? You're built different.
Yeah, basically.
Ramen asks, will you ever be satisfied with life? Is there a point where you think you've done everything you wanted to achieve and achieved every goal, so you can sit back and relax?
It's for me.
I guess it's for all of us.
Yeah, so then y'all go.
Start.
Okay. No, not until like okay, so for me, I truly believe that the reason why we're made the way we are, like, bro. So for instance, when our body literally heals itself, right? So when you get cut, what happens? It heals, over, a scab or whatever. Like we literally eat, bro. The body literally breaks shit down, takes what it needs, and the rest comes out our ass, bro. Like it sounds crazy, but it's like, bro, like us humans, I don't think people understand how fucking amazing we are, bro.
Yeah.
So I that's why I truly believe that life is meant. The reason why we are in this earth is meant for life to throw shit at us, and we are literally built to overcome. This is how we
survive for years.
Yeah, not only that, but say you try to, like, right now, if you try to learn like a new software, right, or something, if you try to go into something new, it's so uncomfortable. What happens after that hurdle? It becomes like an addiction or like second nature. That's with anything and just you can look back at how we've gotten here, everything we've built, bro. So I truly believe, like, why life, you need to embrace the pain aspect out of it and the struggle, because there's a reason why we grow from pain. There's a reason why, but we look at everything negative as like a bad thing. It's like, no, struggle, pain, all that, it's meant for us to be taught whatever lesson it's supposed to teach us. So do I feel like I'll ever be satisfied? No, not until like I'm like in my 80s and I'm like sitting at a farm, and I'm like, oh man, looking back.
In the
but
metaverse,
that's the biggest in the metaverse, you know what I mean? With chip, right. with the chip.
Yep.
But a high, 99 survival rate.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
No, what do y'all think though? Would y'all think y'all ever feel satisfied?
Just with the type of person I am, no. And I feel like there'll be a point where I can find like peace, but there's always going to be that one thing where I just feel like I want to do more, and that's just kind of where I've always been. Like when me and Flacco, we did a video that got like 1 million views in like a month, and during that uprise, we were like, oh my gosh, we're about to get 1 million views on this video. This is crazy. We barely make videos, and this video's already just popping off. And then we were waiting, it was rising, and we were freaking out. And then once it got to 1 million, we were just kind of like, that was cool. All right, what's next?
Yeah.
That was just kind of like, that's just kind of our thing. And then we have like people talk about, oh, you guys been in a video with 1 million views? It's like, yeah, but and it's like, why aren't you freaking out about it? It's like, well, there's still more to do. It's just like, I always feel like, and I can't really say much about it because I just turned 18, I'm still like, I'm starting the new world. And it's like, there's so much for me to do. But at least right now, I know for a fact, just with how I am and all the stuff I want to do, because I want to do a lot, that I won't be satisfied until, I'm really old and I can't really do much anymore. And all I have to be satisfied with is the family I'm with, the friends that I'm still with, and just probably living a peaceful life in the metaverse farm, chip farm.
Same here. It's just, I focus more on the journey, when I'm an old little boy, in my head, like, oh, hey, I did all that. Glad I ain't regret, not doing it. That's really it.
Why you gotta
it's about, it's like, I'm going to do everything I can, so in the future, I won't regret it. Regardless if I get to this imaginary goal It doesn't matter where I land. It's about how I got to where I landed, you know? And if I
Yeah.
truly did put in that work, I truly did put in that elbow grease, what can I be sad about? What can I be mad about? I did my thing. There's nothing more to do. Sit back, enjoy the fruits of your labor. That's how it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fire. I mean, I feel like we all kind of have the same mindset, you know. That's just kind of the beauty of just wanting to be in an industry or in a career where things are limitless. Like a lot of people who do these types of things do different types of arts. Like there's no specific thing that a lot of people do, and there's ones that they do a lot of main stuff in, but they still try to dip their toes into everything. And I think that's just kind of the beauty of doing entertainment.
Hey man, I hope y'all enjoyed that beautiful hour, you know, with Flacco Hix and I. You know, I had a great time, y'all. You know, that was a great conversation.
That was excellent.
Very insightful.
Yep. My
what number is this?
Probably 2 or
That's
1.
Fire,
it's 1
man.
actually 1.
Oh, this is the first one.
Yeah.
Damn, man. I'm excited to see this journey for this podcast. This is fire.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So like just physical gamer across all the board, you know, and it'll come up either PG or like everything will come up as long just put physical gamers on across all board. But I'm not talking about that. What is Z instead of an S, you know? But that's not what I want to leave y'all with. I want to let y'all know, you know, again, life is going to challenge you, right?
Yep.
Don't succumb to it. It's meant to be there for a purpose. Stop looking at pain as like something bad. It's meant to challenge us and help us grow. So like, yeah, allow it to process, but don't succumb to it, you know? And never settle for less. Like we're all meant to give out, express our creativeness in this world, bro. I don't care who you are. We all have something creatively to express on this earth, bro, while we're here, bro. Regardless of what type of art, we're like something. We're here just to express something, bro.
Yeah.
So go after it, y'all. Love yourself. Believe in yourself. Yeah, man. Go kick ass, man. Yes, sir.
Oh, crap. There's actually, sorry guys, there's one more question I forgot to read. It says, I see Wingster ask, when does the podcast end?
Right now.
What do you what do you mean? What do you mean?
It's kind of what they asked. I guess it's over then.
Oh, yeah, it's over. Log
What
off.
a dumbass question.